My fellow Americans, this is Liberation Day. Waiting for a long time.
Introduced in April 2025, U.S. tariff policy has prompted ongoing questions regarding its long-term viability. An escalation in the China-U.S. trade war has culminated in an agreement for a 90-day pause. This development, however, also represents a significant test for these policies. While the Trump administration argues these tariffs protect domestic industries and help reduce trade deficits, the immediate consequences suggest they may be producing precisely the opposite effect.
April 2nd, 2025 will forever be remembered as the day American industry was reborn, the day America's destiny was reclaimed, and the day that we began to make America wealthy again.
Retaliatory tariffs from allied as well as rival countries have worsened the situation, complicating international commerce and further weakening consumer confidence and spending.
I think the markets are reacting to our president, clearly. The policies are absolutely erratic. There is no strategy.
International corporations have publicly expressed alarm, with several announcing significant job cuts and forecasting severe profit declines. Europe's largest budget carrier, Ryanair, has threatened to cancel a massive $30 billion aircraft order from Boeing if tariffs lead to higher prices. United Parcel Service plans to eliminate approximately 20,000 positions, directly attributing these cuts to recent changes in global trade policy and tariff increases, which have disrupted operations and dampened demand.
And by the way, we're going to have growth in the auto industry like nobody's ever seen. Plants are opening up all over the place. Deals are being made. Never seen. That's a combination of the election win and tariffs. It's a beautiful word, isn't it?
The automotive industry, a cornerstone of the American economy, has faced especially intense pressure. General Motors recently revised its financial projections, warning shareholders that tariffs could cost the company up to $5 billion this year alone. Ford Motor Company has similarly withdrawn its financial guidance, now predicting tariff-related losses of around $1.5 billion for 2025.
The US is kind of cutting itself off from the rest of the world. US car makers tend to focus on big gas-guzzling pickups, which places like Europe, where petrol gasoline is expensive, don't want to buy. So this is just going to isolate, I think, US producers even further.
This turmoil is not confined to manufacturing sectors alone. Financial markets have also reacted with significant volatility. Tesla reported a sharp 46% decline in vehicle sales in Germany in April, leading to a nearly 2% drop in its stock price and cutting its profit margins to their lowest point since 2019. Overall, the S&P 500 saw a steep decline of over 10% immediately following the tariff announcements, erasing more than $3 trillion in market value, a downturn rivaled only by market shocks such as the COVID-19 pandemic.
If you're, say, a large multinational corporation, even if you see opportunities in this new restructured global trading setting, you're not going to be making long-term, irreversible commitments of capital at this moment. You're going to wait.
These widespread corporate disruptions and turbulent market conditions call into question the long-term sustainability of the Trump administration's tariff policies. Complex global supply chains, particularly in the automotive industry, are unable to swiftly adjust to rapid policy changes, resulting in costly disruptions and significant uncertainty.
What's going to happen with the market, I can't tell you, but I can tell you our country has gotten a lot stronger. And eventually, it'll be a country like no other. It'll be the most dominant country economically in the world.
Despite intentions to strengthen American economic interests, the clear evidence from businesses and global markets indicates that the current tariff strategy might be unsustainable.
I don't think we can say which way this will shake out. I think there's a great deal of uncertainty about, for example, where tariff policies are going to settle out, and also when they do settle out, what will be the implications for the economy, for growth, and for employment. I think it's too early to know that.
The agreement for a 90-day pause points to the necessity of a reassessment of the policy to prevent lasting economic damage and restore confidence in both the U.S. and global economies. Finally, the recent federal court decision that the tariffs were not justified by a legitimate national emergency and therefore violated constitutional limits on executive power has cast further doubt on the situation and the definitive form of Trump's tariff policy.